Hello everyone, in this video I'm just going to go through Zechin, famous Zechin, and using that in the jungle against FangTooth. Now one of the things I want to bring up is in this video is that is Zechin worth grabbing as a jungler? And the reason I bring that up is it's only 400 damage early game, meaning that you have to farm up, you have to be able to get Zechin early, and you need to be able to use it enough where you're not being pushed out of your lane, or your mid's not dying, your left's not failing, your right's getting okay. There's a lot of factors that come in with Zechin, and you have to farm. So with Zechin, you're stuck farming early because either you have to buy it straight out, which costs gold, or you're stuck using all your skills, all your money and all your time for farming, instead of focusing on ganking and taking out the enemy. You're focusing on clearing the jungle instead of coming in to help your mid lane and take that early game that early game tower. Or maybe you should have rotated left instead of taking that last minion in your right lane, or you left green and they got jacked, they got stolen. So there's a lot of factors that come into play, especially with Zechin and farming in the jungle. So what my question, to a lot of people is that, is Zechin worth it? Are you better off using Zechin and sacrificing power, HP, or HP regen, or maybe just pure armor, versus, let's say, versus Zechin, versus using Zechin, and especially early mid, at 10 minutes into game, and you have Zechin up and you farmed it maybe once, twice, or 3 times, no matter how you play it, let's just take a look here. Fighting FangTooth, even on Rampage and at 9-minute mark or a 10-minute mark, you're not gonna solo it, of course, on Rampage, but it's still gonna be a hard take, even with your teammates, or you're rotating from your AD carry rotating. So you get 5 people to rotate and help you, and then your lanes get pushed because, hey, they're not gonna counter you. They know you have Zechin. Why would they go in? They don't have a better team comp, maybe. Maybe they have no CC. Maybe you guys are CC heavy. So why would they want to contest you? They wouldn't. They would let you take. They'll let you take FangTooth. Why? Because, hey, you can take it, and then I'm just gonna go and push lanes. Now, in this situation, I'm regening almost 43 HP a second right now. So with Sprykin on, and I have Flames Zechin, I can almost solo this. So if I ulti, I would definitely be able to solo this at 10-minute mark with Rampage. And that's one of the benefits. Now, if they don't contest me, and I'm doing this, and my team's winning, it's a 10 points. But now, I'm taking FangTooth, and let's say my right lane's losing, or my left lane's losing, or my mid's losing, and I'm going to sit here and focus FangTooth. It's not going to happen. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of effort, and you're making your team lose because you're not ganking, you're not stunning, you're not assisting. So there's a lot of downsides when using attack FangTooth, and there's 5 of them standing up. It's not smart, and it's not a good play. Dying for FangTooth especially is not good. You're better off pushing lanes. And this is all based around the fact that if you think you're gonna go into FangTooth and they're not gonna get contested, especially against high players, they're gonna contest you and they're gonna leave it. Because, hey, they beat you and they killed you, they're ahead now. All they need to do is be ahead of gold. FangTooth gives you that little bit extra movement speed and power, but in the long run, FangTooth is not going to help you push the towers faster if your team does not group and you're not working together. So it does give you the extra damage, but that's up to the 3rd one. By that time frame, if I need FangTooth to be able to push tier 1 and tier 2 down, that is an issue already. Like, you shouldn't need it. You should have tier 2 down at least before you attempt to go for it, because respawn times are fast. They're not slow, and if your teammates, if you don't have damage, which again, Zechin doesn't really provide damage output, you're really weak. Very weak, actually. So, is Zechin worth it? In my opinion, it's not. There's better cards and there's better setups where I can sustain longer and tank FangTooth, or help my team dive a tower over sitting at FangTooth and be like, hey, I'm just gonna kind of chill here and attack FangTooth and just leave you guys to rot in left lane or right lane and not assist. And now some people say, oh, I'm gonna go assist. Yeah, but you might have came just a tad too late or just before. Maybe your presence would have gave, push the enemy back. So there's a lot of problems with Zechin and FangTooth in this gameplay right now. And a lot of people think FangTooth is the key to winning, but really it's still the same way. Pushing towers, focusing objectives as a team will get you more in Paragon than focusing FangTooth with Zechin or Prime early game. Early game is about farming and pushing lanes and getting those tier 1 objectives down, then contesting and moving towards Raptor and Prime by 20-25 minutes. That's really what you have to focus on. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below and let me know if you'd like to see something else about Paragon. And like always, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button and take it easy.